Lives in a hole on the superficial soil. No, this soil, it's merely superficial. It does not exist. Anyway, it becomes round to preserve himself when meeting a danger. Ah, that actually made sense. I'm getting quite hungry. I fancy a sandwich. A rather intimidating monster to come up against, I should say. Phew, that's an ugly looking thing. The female's horn is smaller. Be careful. What of? Is there something behind me? The linear, the evoluted form, has a gentle nature. Produces a supersonic wave from the mouth. That's a fancy way of saying it burps at its opponents, isn't it? The most regal of all the monsters. The queen is a Drillor. Hold on. You've got me curious now, Pokemon Green. I'm going to look up Drillor in the dictionary. It may be... No, it's not a real thing. Can stand upside down when excited. What, the needles get excited? D-. Must try harder next time, Pokemon Green. Poisonous needle is exploded when getting angry and move like flying. So it walks along the ground as if it's flying. It's pretending it's flying to try and threaten the opponent. The opponent! And here we go. A stronger version. A stronger needle. Punctures diamond by brandishing well-developed horn and having an angry, easily temper. So it's kind of angry, kind of easygoing. It depends which side of the bed it wakes up on. But it can punch a diamond. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but I guess those guys on QVC make a point of it all the time, so it must be an important thing that you can destroy diamond. It's Dylan. Look how powerful he is. He has hard skin like a stone and has a long poisonous horn. Also, it's telling me to be careful again. There's nothing behind me. Or is there? Ah! From that killer, we move on to a lovely monster. Literally, it says it's lovely, and it's a monster type. I don't think we shall mention the name, however, because the kids might be watching. Aha! This Bix is a demon type. Anyway, he must taste good, because he actually does look a little bit like a Wheater. Bix has sharp ears to distinguish a needle-dropping sound, because in the world of Pokemon Green, that's an admirable skill because there are lots of needle types around and they're constantly dropping needles. Here we have the Adver, which is a good adver for the game of Pokemon. Is a boy with 6 beautiful tails. Oh, it grows more tails. Why would you need more of them? The Exor, which is short for exhausting, another fox type, it's said to live for 1,000 years. I'd like to live for 1,000 years and just pretend to be a god of some type. But the Pokemon in this game are too noble to do that. They just beat each other up. The Puddy, it's a balloon type. Yeah, I'm not scared of a balloon. Ah! Jeez. The hairs that make people relaxed and happy are high-grade products, so you can shave it and then make a duvet or something out of it, I presume. Those go for high prices on eBay, but there again, most things do go for high prices on eBay. Basically, you could just shave off your own body hair and sell that for £1 million. Has 2 blind eyes, not just one, but 2 blind eyes. And once again, it has the supersonic wave. We all know it's really a burp. Is a vampire who bites by sharp teeth and suckies blood 300 cubic centimeters once at a time. Yeah, thank you for that vital piece of information. I needed that to complete my Pokedex. Is said to go 300 meters with its 2 roots at the night. So it can walk 300 meters in the night. That's not an interesting fact, Pokemon. You could have thought of something better than that. Although, I don't know. Is the translator making up these facts? We shall never know. The Pistil... that sounds like another thing I'll have to look up. Oh yes! A pistil is the female reproductive part of a flower. Oh, once again, you're learning something there. Anyway, it gives out a stink, which spreads 2 kilometers far. To make man died. This thing can either wipe out one man or the whole of the human race. We're not quite sure. We haven't harnessed its power yet, so that's something to worry about in the future. Pollen spreads everywhere like a ghost to induce human to get allergy. Fair enough. The fungus on its back is called caterpillar fungus, Once again, I wouldn't want fungus or anything growing on my back. And I speak from experience, though. Now the man-cultivated mushroom can also grow well. Oh, so I presume you can eat that. Very tasty indeed. Those who can, each. Emits poisonous bacteria from its umbrella, which, in China, may use as a Chinese medicine. Well, I guess in Japan it's used as a Japanese medicine, or Britain it's used as a British medicine, so that one makes sense. Well done! The eyes move and work as a radar and emit light, even in the dark. Oh, a glow-in-the-dark monster. Oh yes, Morph! The old Tony Hart creation has made it into Pokemon Green English version. The translator was a fan of Tony Hart. Degood, which is short for Degooder. It's number 50, so we're about a third of the way through here. Does soil ooze? I guess when it's combined with water it does. It digs underground and attacks from a place neglected by opponent. So basically, if you leave one room in your house unattended for years, one of these will appear. Guys, go down to your shed now, and if you've not been in there for the last 2 weeks, one of these could appear and kill you! Cool, eh? Ah, no, the Nis, a curious cat-owl type creature, which only sleeps in the daytime. Oh, it has lightning eyes. Oh, there we go, it spelt it correctly, lightning, not as in it shoots thunderbolts from its eyes like Raiden or something. It flies to and fro within a delimited range. Delimited? Ah. Just write that down, I'll have to use that on my next spelling test. And what? It flies? I don't see any wings. How can cats fly? Oh, this is definitely a cat, because the game says. The Kedar is one letter different from the Keeler, yet it's a duck. Yay, I wanted ducks in this game. And uses an inconceivable force when headache is... Seriously, you guys? So what? It's a fan of Cartman, evidently. Well-drawn sprite, though. The Gaolu is another duck type, and it has toe webs or something, with a beautiful pose. Oh, it's very gracious as it swims along. Then it kills you. The monkey. The nature is ferocious, especially when it's getting angry. You won't like it when it's angry. Although, hold on a second, the next monster isn't angry, so maybe it was referring to literally evoluting into the angry. The guard is a dog, a very apt name. Reluctant to leave the host, a very faithful and honest dog, and can rush up to bite and exile it, so we can send it to a faraway country with one bite. Where have I heard that before? Here is the... Oh, look at that! Look at... It's one gigantic bloodshot eye. That's my favourite so far, if only for the fact that I can boast that I have a boast. And it's the Hypnodisc type, of course. It looks like a whirlpool. No, it doesn't. It looks like Hypnodisc. You probably don't know what Hypnodisc is, but here is Soft G, the evoluted form. Lives on the land with 2 well-developed legs, but likes living in the water. Good translation, guys. Look at the size of his muscles. Is fond of swimming, such as butterfly stroke and freestyle, but it's pretty rubbish at the doggy paddle. Can beat any Olympic competitor. Oh, well, a good comparison, I should say. Very real-life comparison. Good work on your cultural references there. Look at that. Sleeps hours a day. What's hours? How many hours is that? Has various super abilities, even during snoring sleep, and it's a willpower type. Is that pronounced Ketchy or Kessie? Dunno, but the Yugle is here with its spoon. Okay, here's a story for you, kids. One morning someday, super ability Juvenile awoke from the bed and became absorbed. What? So super ability came to it in the night, and it scooped it up and ate it with its spoon? That's the only thing I can assume. Is that doing the Star Trek salute there? Yes, it is! Now, the state is exactly the same as the previous one, except it has 2 spoons and a moustache. Oh, what? Chin-chin-o bean, yes! All you need to do is give it a monocle and a top hat, and the illusion is complete.